He won't tell you, but I'll tell you. They all call him trying to figure out what to tell you, like it's their plan. They poach all his ideas and try to sell you that like they came up with it when it came from Dr. Anson. Doc, if you can go downstairs and sign some of those books, and like I said, you want to figure out how to get away from the problems we're in now, you get the book Powernomics. You want to figure out how we got into the situation that we're in now, why we're all here today, black, labor, white, wealth. You've got to read these books. When you read them, pass them on. Because we got a lot of folks out here that got issues, and they need to read these both of these books. So again, let's give Dr. Claude Anderson a round of applause. Folks, if you can scoot up a little, there's a lot of folks that are still coming in, and it's kind of rainy outside, so we're trying to get everybody in. It's kind of crazy, so if you can scoot up some more so we can get as many people seated as possible. If there's a space in this, just raise your hand so the guys in the back can push them. See the spaces there? So just raise your hand if there's a space by your seat so we can get everybody seated, okay? Let's get everybody in. All right. Dr. Claude Anderson, hey, we're going to come back and we have a Q&A session, so you get to ask some questions. But right now, let's bring in our historian. He's going to tell us what we need and what history can do for us, Brother Tony Browder.
All right, hotel family, how are you all? All right, from where I stand, I see one of the most beautiful images, beautiful gatherings of people I've ever seen in my life. I love it. Again, we've got a lot of people who are outside, standing in the hallway, so if I can kindly ask those of you who are sitting and you got a little space around you, a little wiggle room, if you can just squeeze together a little more, raise your hand so that we can get some of these other people here in this church. This is a very special occasion. This event was organized specifically to bring together folk that Carl Nelson has had on his show, who are regulars sharing their knowledge and information. So the purpose for this program today was to not just for us to come here and talk about how folk have been abusing us, or our issues or our problems. The purpose for this program today was to talk about solutions. Those of you all who know me know that I am solution-oriented. We got problems, yes, but every problem has a solution. Because if it didn't have a solution, it wouldn't be a problem. See, my sister, Dr. Pat Newton, who was supposed to open up this session, she just texted me a minute ago, said she lists her exit, she's on her way here, but she's a psychiatrist, inspired by Dr. Francis Wilson. And she told me about 15 years ago, Tony, problems are wonderful, because they let you know where something is wrong, and then you are to find the solution to the problem. Every problem has a solution. So all of the issues that confront us, whether they're financial, social, health, spiritual, educational, every single one of those problems are there to get your attention so that now you can begin to focus your energy on solving the problems, the answers in every problem. The solution is in every problem. So you don't run away from them. You don't close your eyes and cry crocodile tears. And you certainly don't fall on your knees and pray to somebody else's God to solve your problem. That's not how it works. The first human beings on this planet, Africans, us, y'all, our ancestors were the first human beings to develop a God concept. And what they understood very clearly, that God is a concept. Man's attempt to understand something that can never be fully understood by man, but as part of understanding that concept is knowing that you are the complete and total manifestation of God. God ain't no man. You understand that, you open yourself up to that creative force that is everywhere and is all always there for you. But all you need to do is to redirect your attention. Wherever your attention goes is where the God force goes. So if your attention is on hating somebody, being upset with somebody, just like you make me sick, and then you catch a cold. That's the God force. It's yours. So if you choose to abuse it, it's a conscious choice or unconscious choice on your part, simply because folks didn't tell you who you are. So we're here today. This program was created specifically for individuals to come together and to share with you their specific area of expertise so that you can understand who you are, so that when you leave this edifice this evening, you now have something that you can use right now to change your life. That's why we're here. So Carl Anderson gave us a basic framework. The United States of America is the only country on the planet which has printed on its currency, "In God we trust." This is their God. This is their money. This whole nation was set up around wealth, stealing other people's land, stealing other people, and then working them to death in order to amass a fortune, and then manipulate you into thinking that you want to be a part of this. No. You need to understand, we need to understand our story. We do with everybody else's story. We need to understand our story. So let me start by thanking you all for coming. Let me start by thanking WOL for setting in motion the events which led to today. I got my start in WOL, we offer love. WOL, this slogan is knowledge is power. Knowledge is power. So the whole idea behind this concept is to make the airways available to our community so that we can hear things that we were never taught in school. I don't care if you went to an HBCU. There's information that you're not going to be taught in school. So that you can hear information that you're not going to be taught in church. So that you can hear information you're not going to be taught in your fraternity, your sorority, your Masonic lodge. But there's information that is out there that can empower you and allow you to fully manifest the God and Goddess force that exists within you, and there's only way for you to acknowledge it so that you can come into your complete, total glory. And when you do that, sisters and brothers, you don't have to beg anybody for anything. You don't have to beg anybody for rights. Because if the only thing they understand is money, then all you need to do is withhold your money. Because of how we've been socialized to hate ourselves, to hate blackness, African American women spend more money on cosmetics than any females on the planet. That's why Korean women come here and they go into our community and they set up their nail salons and their hair salons because they know something that we refuse to acknowledge. We've been conditioned to hate ourselves. Black folks are some of the most God-loving people on the planet.